What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are here at Insurance Auto Auctions in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. We're going to start walking through these vehicles and see if we can find anything worth looking at and bidding on. I've sold quite a few of my cars, which means I've got quite a bit of money freed up for new purchases. I just haven't really found anything that I want. Now, I saw this Ford Aerostar and I thought, or sorry, this is not an Aerostar, this is a Windstar. And I thought, man, I'd love to have one of these. I've had a few of them in my day and I love them. I did not realize it was this badly damaged. Wow, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. These were great minivans. I know most of you are going to disagree with me, but I absolutely love them. Let's take a look at the interior. No, even if it wasn't wrecked, I wouldn't take that. But tell me that was not such a futuristic design. Look at that dashboard. That was just cool. I always thought these things were just, well, probably a little bit ahead of their time, a little bit too futuristic for a lot of people. I thought they were amazing vans, though. All right, continuing on, let's see what else we can find. Obviously, it's a salvage auction. Most of the cars and trucks out here are going to be wrecked. There's going to be damage, but as I like to say, it's a mixed bag. You know, you really got to go through and check these vehicles out. Look at the vehicles they have out here, and you can find a few out of the many vehicles out here that are perfectly good, decent vehicles that are just kind of hiding amongst all the wrecked salvage ones. And I'm here to tell you, some of the salvage ones aren't that bad. There's a lot of salvage vehicles out here that you could get in and drive home in with no issue at all. Take a look at this Lexus. Let's take a quick peek at this one. I imagine it's going to be, yeah, I can already see, never mind. I see the blown bags on the other side. It's a hybrid, which is why it has a blue symbol behind the Lexus emblem on front. It's an ES300H. Oh, wow. Yep. That got T-boned really bad. My goodness. All right, so we're not going to look at the Lexus. I got excited. I set my bag down and everything. I was like, I found one. I would love to get a Lexus hybrid. That's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Do I see a Chevy Tracker down here? See, these things, again, most people don't care for them. I love these little things. I'm sorry, it's not a Chevy Tracker or a Geo Tracker or whatever. It's the Suzuki Vitra, which, if I remember right, aren't they one and the same? Aren't they the same vehicle? I could be wrong, but I always thought they were. Let's take a look at this. It doesn't look great. Oh, is that a bullet hole? Wow. Yeah, straight through. No joke. Oh. Really? Really? Again. They got me again. Okay, see, again, I set my bag down. I was ready to look at it. So I'm thinking, I must be confused. The Suzuki Vitra is not the same as the Geo Tracker, because the Geo Tracker, to my knowledge, never came with a V6. And this has a V6 under the hood. I loved the little four bangers. They were super easy to work on. Okay, I caught a glimpse of this. Not really something I'm interested in, but I'll take a quick peek at it because it could be an E500 or it could be an E320. The badge is missing off of the back. Let's see. Oh, it's an E320. Okay, with 211,000 miles on the odometer, some aftermarket chrome wheels. The clear coat is all but gone. The front bumper is destroyed. Let me guess, T-boned. Yep, and, you know, smacked right down this side. I'm not having a whole lot of luck today, guys. And I just ran through a spider web, so that's nice. All right. Boy, that wind is kicking. Good Lord, take a look at this. The wind is like 40 miles an hour out here today. I hope the audio is coming out all right. Shout out to DJI mics if the audio is working, because it is crazy windy out here today. There's another Lexus hybrid. I'm not even gonna look at it. It's wrecked in the front. I can already see that. Okay, you guys want to look at some trucks? Maybe we can go through the trucks here in just a minute and take a peek at what they got over there. I'm gonna continue walking through these and see if there's anything. Almost everything this week is just heavily damaged, smashed, chopped and screwed vehicles, which, you know, as I said before, it's primarily a salvage auction, so no surprise there at all. But I'm used to seeing a little bit more out here than what we're seeing this week. There's a little Jeep. It's wrecked in the back. I know. I'm going to look at it anyway because I love this generation of Jeep, man. These things are so cool. I think anyway. I think I prefer the 70s better though. I think the 70s were a little bit better. Yeah, she's chopped and screwed in the rear too. Dang, man. It's just not my day. Well, is that a T-Bird? Oh, man, I need to sell. I have the convertible top for one of these, and I need to sell it. You know, that's not that bad. That's really not that bad. 50th anniversary edition. It didn't blow any bags. This isn't that bad. Now, they don't sell for anything. I'm here to tell you, I had one that ran and drove just fine, and I couldn't sell that thing to save my life. I lost money on it. 2005 with 74,000 miles, run and drive. Needs a few front end parts. I don't think it's anything too major. Look, they even wrapped up the wiring harness in a baggie for you. Needs a header panel, needs a hood, needs a fender, needs a front bumper, headlight assembly, probably some miscellaneous brackets and parts underneath, but really, that's not bad. This could easily be put back on the road. The problem is, they just don't sell for anything. Even with a clean title, they just don't bring any money. People aren't interested in them. I think they're great cars, but I don't make the rules, right? Here's a Challenger RT. Looks like it's been rear-ended. Guys, I am not seeing anything out here today. So I guess that means it's time to check out some pickup trucks, because they got plenty of those. Unfortunately, the majority of these they're chopped and screwed too. You know why I keep saying that? Do you remember like 8-Ball and MJG? No, most of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, back in the day, man, music, you could now I'm not gonna say. Anyway, you could sit around and enjoy some party favors back in the day. I'm talking about when I was young, you know, a kid. You'd be enjoying some party favors, and you'd sit back and listen to 8-Ball and MJG. You know, you'd listen to the chopped and screwed version, and it'd be so slow. It was trippy, man. I'm just going down memory lane. I don't know what made me think of that, other than the other day, my fiance said her back was bothering. She said, my back is chopped and screwed. And ever since then, I guess, it's just chopped and screwed, man. Some of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's continue on looking at the pickup trucks. I'm not seeing anything yet that I'm interested in. I see a trimmer over here. Let's take a quick peek at that. Oh, wow. Whoa. Hello. Let's look at this. Good Lord. Wow. Okay. And this thing isn't wrecked? Oh, I want this. I hate that it's pink. Not really. It's kind of a purple pink. I'm not really a fan of that. The whole thing is rhino lined. But wow, you could change the color. You know, go ahead and leave the rhino lining. That's fine. Just scuff it up and shoot a different color paint on this. This is what year is this? 2011 Chevy Silverado 3500 with the Duramax 6.6 and the Allison transmission. Man, somebody really went all out on this. Take a look at these XD wheels. Of course, Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. They are 55. 30. As soon as I saw 55, I was like, you are out of your mind. 50. These things would be this tall. 35 by 12 and a half, 22 LTs. Of course, dually, man, those are huge. These things are huge. What is this doing here? It's from an insurance company. It says Scorpion on the back. Let's see if we got anything back here. Oh man, they rhino line this too. Hello. Wow. I'd love to know the story on this. I would. I'd love to know the story on this. Oh, and there it is. Really? A bedside? That's what did it. Don't these bedsides bolt on? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Let me take a peek over here. You can see the bolts if they yeah, guys, the bedside bolts onto this. You're telling me that well, yeah, okay. So it probably needs a bed. Who cares? The amount of money that's in this truck for a bed? I get that it's not going to be the same color or whatever, but who cares? Like, for someone like me, I wouldn't want it this color anyway. And I'd take that cap off too. I wouldn't have the cap. I'd put it back red. I love red. This is the original color. We'd go back with red on this thing. I wonder what the mileage is on this. Oh man, I want this so bad. Tell me it's got no keys. Are you serious? You got me all revved up with no place to go. You can't be serious. Hold on. Look what I just found. Do you know where these were? These were between the seats. You gotta look, guys. You gotta look. Keys get lost. And sometimes people hide them. I'll be damned. How much you want to bet this truck is listed as a non-runner because it doesn't have keys? I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. I got no gauges at all. I can't believe that these keys were literally shoved down in the side of the seat there. I can't believe that. All right. You know what this means. You know what this means. I got to. You can drive this home. I mean, you can still use this truck. There's nothing. It's a freaking dent. Who cares? The amount of money in wheels, tires, suspension upgrades, absolutely incredible on this truck. Look, FabTech suspension components. I don't know who Dirt Logic is, but I'm guessing that somebody spent good money on parts for this truck. No, man. You gotta be kidding me. Let me see if I can even reach to put a jump pack on this thing. Oh, they've done a little work under the hood too, have they? Yes, they have. Take a look right there. I believe that's the drive-by-wire unit right there, and it's disconnected. I mean, there's not even any wires going to it at all anymore. Well, that can't be good. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Looks like for an audio system, we're gonna have to check the back seats. Let's see if I can get this hood open. There we go. We have Sinister Diesel, probably like an EGR delete and all of that good stuff. Huh. You got me curious now what's in the back seat. Nothing. Really, I thought there was gonna be some massive system back here. There's not. No, there's nothing back here at all. Hold up, wait a minute. Could it be back here? Ah, gross. Ugh, I don't know what I just got my hands in, but that is freaking disgusting. Okay, forget the system. Let's put a jump on this. Let's see if my little Noco GB150 can start this Dirty Max. Well, we've got bright lights now, and it looks like it's charged. Boy, look at that truck right there. Wow. Brave man. Woo, good Lord. No, sir, I couldn't do this job. I'm not even joking. I couldn't do this job, man. That thing is so far up in the air. Look at that. Wow. No way. All right. Let's see if things come to life. Yeah. 160,000 miles. And my little boost pack started it right up. Are you kidding me? You got a Kenwood with Garmin navigation. It is a DNX what is that? A DNX 6990 HD? I can't even read that, it's so small. Little USB input right there. You got your 4-wheel drive right there. Gears. Backwards. Forwards. Brakes feel good. I'm highly interested in this one, which means I'll never get it. Jessica would kill me if I came home with a pink truck. Important windows work. Let's try out that air conditioning. Hopefully it works. I love this thing. And as big as those wheels and tires are, the steering wheel feels great. Seriously, it feels wonderful. Well, you can smell the diesel. Wow, air conditioning works. Let's open the door. Take a listen to it, give it a little rev. Oh, man. I really want it. I don't know what it's going to go for, but I really, really want this truck. It's going on the watch list regardless. I at least have to know what it goes for. Boy, you can smell that diesel. Wow. Woo. 7-pin. This thing must be just straight pipe. I don't even know where the exhaust is. Under here. There it is. Take a look at that. All right. I'm sold, man. I am absolutely sold on this truck. I want this. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to find out what this thing's going for. So here it is, 2011 Silverado 3500 HD work truck. 3,500 bucks is what it's sitting at. I'm going to go 5,000 and just see what that does. Let's see if we're winning it. Bingo! We are winning it right there for $3,575. Yeah, all day. Are you kidding me? All day, every day. I'd go well over, and I'm just 5,000. That's just me having fun. All right, I'll be straight up with you guys. I'm just throwing that bid in there for fun because there's no way in hell this is going for 3,500 bucks. Trust me, this is going to go for a whole lot more than that, guys, and it's worth every bit of it. It's probably going to go for more than I can bid on, and I'm going to do the right thing and take the keys. I want to put them somewhere safe. It is listed as a run and drive, by the way, so obviously they had the keys, so I'll set the keys right there. They're good and safe there. They're not going anywhere. God, I want this truck. Like I said, $5,000, that's just, I'm just playing around, guys. Now, if I win it for $5,000, I'll take it all day, every day, but it ain't gonna happen. Now, I'm gonna watch the auction closely, and I'm willing to bid quite a bit more than $5,000 on this truck. So stay tuned. This truck just might be coming to the channel. All right, so now that we're done with my my big pink, I think I'd paint this purple and name it Barney. I want this truck. I can't even tell you guys. I want this so bad. I don't even know what price I have in mind, but I'm thinking I could do 10, maybe 15,000 on this truck. I know it needs, I gotta stop. I should stop. I don't need to be showing this truck anymore. I can't help it though. God, I want this damn truck. I really want this truck. All right, moving on. We're gonna walk away. I don't know what my top bid is gonna be on it, but all I can tell you is I want that truck. I really desperately want that truck, and that is not a good thing, because that's something I'm going to overspend on, and I'll probably lose a ton of money on. Look, Natural Gas Compression Systems Incorporated. This is a nice looking truck, which means it's smashed on the other side. Oh yeah, I knew it. And then you got this F-150. Wow, that's golly. What even? How? You know, I mean, obviously it met a tree, I think, or a telephone pole. And then it looks like whatever that pole was, it looks like it went straight down the hood. I mean, all the way to the cab. There's even wood embedded in the engine. I don't know if you can see it through the bag, but there's wood embedded in the engine of this. Good Lord. Kind of reminds you, you know, when you see stuff like this. Hope everybody's okay, but golly, man, it gets you thinking. All right, continuing on. Let's see what else we can find out here, guys. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot, which means the other side is going to be completely smashed, right? It says it's a run and drive 2015 F-250 Super Duty Lariat with the 6.7 power stroke. This is a good looking truck. Is it wrecked? It's not wrecked. Oh my God, I can sit my bag down and we can actually take a look at this. Wow. Another set of XD wheels, and this one's riding on Toyo tires, open country RTs. I've never heard of RTs. I've heard of MTs, not RTs. These are 37 by 13.5 by 20 LTs. This is a sharp looking truck. Real sharp looking truck. FX4 off-road package. Man, this is a winner right here. My question is, what is it doing here? Maybe it was on fire? No, because it says it runs and drives. Maybe could it be like a lease return? Oh, airbags. Well, look at that. I've obviously missed something here. It smells good. I've obviously missed something. Okay, let's start over. This wheel is turned to the driver's side. A lot of times I don't pay enough attention to the wheels. That wheel is also turned towards the driver's side. Can somebody help me out here? I see no damage to this truck anywhere. Yet, I see blown airbags. Well, you're just driving down the road and the airbags aside. And it's not just this side, guys. The airbags popped on the other side, too. It almost smells too good in here. You know what I mean? Like, way too good. The rear view mirror got bounced around and obviously fell. You know, this thing went off-road. How much you want to bet it was stolen or something? I don't know. We're going to put the key in. We're going to see if it does anything. We obviously have lights. Looks like it even comes with a spare key. Very rare. Looks like maybe it was raining. Here we go. Fired right up. Well, in my opinion, airbags are overrated. Right? Let's see what it's complaining about. 179,000 miles on the odometer. Hill descent control fault. Traction control. ABS. Check engine. We'll put the e-brake back on after we make sure it goes into gear. Forward. Backward. Yeah. Will it go into two-wheel drive? Let's see. It sure is complaining about advanced track and an oil change and hill descent control. 10.4 average miles a gallon. Yeah, it's not really surprising. We'll set the e-brake back. I love this truck. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what's wrong with it other than she went for a ride. Guys, she went for a ride. There's mud all over the place, which really isn't surprising for a work truck. I feel like there's more to the story. I don't know what it is. We set the steering wheel straight, and I'm not sure that wheel's completely straight or not. Now, both of them are kind of facing the driver's side just a tad. Now, this is definitely going to go for outside of my price range. I popped the hood. It didn't open? No, it did not open. Let's try that again. No, it's open. Oh, it's got a tune. Check it out. It's on tune 3 currently. Unfortunately, I think you're going to need 2 people to open this hood. I think one person's going to have to hold the handle, and the other person's going to have to come out here and... yeah, she ain't going to open. I'd love to see what's under the hood there, but that ain't going to happen today. Well, yeah, again, I don't really know what set the airbags off. Yeah, that exhaust is not stock. You got cooled seats, and this is an old truck. Ford, I'll tell you what, I love my Rams, you guys know that, but I gotta give Ford credit. They really make a luxurious truck. I love the way that sounds. I've got my air-conditioned seats on, and it feels really nice. I don't know, guys. I like the truck, but there's just something not quite right about it. Well, I just pulled it up on the auction site, and I was kind of surprised. It says that this has engine damage. It's listed as obviously salvaged, it's a collision, and it has engine damage. But it runs perfectly. And I have ice cold air conditioning. There's I don't see any engine damage, and it fired right up on its own. It needed no help from me with a jump pack. So this one's going to remain a mystery. Again, I think this one's a little outside of my budget. Here's something. That center cap is smashed in, like something collided with it. I don't see any real damage to anything. Very strange that center cap is completely smashed like that. I'm looking around and I don't see anything that makes me think that this truck has been in some kind of a serious collision other than the airbags are blown. That's it. I don't know, guys. Let's continue on. A broken F-250, a Silverado LT. Oh, I like this van. I do. I like this express van. Looks like it took a little damage on the side here. No big deal. Most of that will probably buff right out. Not the dent, but the discoloration. Uh-oh. Is it smashed in the front too? Yes, it is. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the hood has been smashed in. Well, we'll skip that one. A rolled over Dodge. A big old GMC. They got some good trucks out here, man. You gotta kind of look through all of the wrecks, just like with everything else. You know, you gotta look through all the wrecks to find the decent ones. I know this thing smashed pretty good, but that was a good looking Ram 3500. Really nice. Continuing, let's see what else we can find out here. What is this? Oh, we've seen this before. It's like a tractor. When I see that tractor thing, or not a tractor, I don't know, some kind of a combine or something, I guess. Every time I see it, I know that we're getting towards the end of the pick-em-up trucks. Another GMC Sierra, an F-250. These are smashed pretty good. Nah, I'm not seeing much. Although, how about a King Ranch edition? Probably an F-250. Nice little truck, old truck. Yep, Lariat F-250. And is it smashed? It's not. That means the front is, because I never get this lucky. Here we go. Here we go. Front's crunched. No, it's not. It's actually just a decent looking King Ranch. I like this. Let me set my bag down here. And let's take a look. Oh, wow. Why does it look like there's blood on the seats all over? Oh, wow. Nah, that's something else. That ain't blood. It's something else. I just gotta convince myself that I'm telling the truth. That's something else. Boy, it smells. I mean, it doesn't smell like something died in here or anything. It smells pretty rough. It's rank. Let's hop in. And wow, this seat is leaning heavily. This was a theft. Somebody jacked it. Uh-oh. Well, there we go. Dead as a doornail. No surprise there. Nice old King Ranch, 2004. An oldie, but a goodie, man. Can't believe someone jacked this truck. Oh my. Oh wow. Hold on. I'm sorry to walk away, guys, but I saw this and everything about this truck was like, you got to look at this. Take a look at the size of this exhaust. That's like a 55-gallon oil drum welded to the exhaust of this F250. It's a 250, guys. It's just an F250. Of course, I mean, you've got to have that on the back, right? This guy was all about telling everybody how he feels. And this is the best part. Hold on. I know half of you have gotten offended already. Don't get offended. It's just for fun, guys, all right? But in case you were wondering, apparently the guy's well hung. Yeah. And you have to put that on your vehicle because otherwise people are going to think, you know, when they see your 55-gallon drum attached to your exhaust and your lifted F250 and your F Biden on the back, people are going to naturally assume that you have a very small, you know, yeah. So you definitely have to put a sticker on the back of your truck to let everybody know that you are, in fact, well hung. I don't know. I'm back to the King Ranch. I like this truck. You know why? It's just a normal truck. It doesn't have any fancy stickers. I can't open the hood. Good God. There's a, oh, it's not a diesel. It's just a, womp, womp, womp. No. And with that, I'm no longer interested. If it had a V10, maybe. With a V10, maybe I'd take a second look at it. But the 5.4, I'm sorry to all you 5.4 Triton lovers out there. I'm not one of you. We are not the same. I do not care for the Triton. I know that some of them were great engines, some of them are awful engines, just like with everything else. No. I'm going to pass on that, but dang, that one right there, man, that got me. Okay, let's finish this truck segment out here. Big old wrecked Chevy. Here's a nice looking Silverado though. A little older, but still new enough to look modern, you know. What year is this? 2018? See, it doesn't look that old. It really doesn't. This truck is holding its age very well. I'm assuming it's wrecked in the back, or it's got that dreaded engine tick that these Chevys have, right? No, it's not wrecked. That means that it's got an engine tick. It's got to. This is a good looking truck. It's heavily scratched. It looks like somebody drove it through the woods. That may come out with some buffing, probably won't. It's got the half back doors, which I can't stand. Look how narrow this is. I mean, what are you gonna do with that? I accidentally bought a truck once from David Stanley, and I didn't realize it had these half-size back doors. When I buy something from David Stanley, I have a tendency to buy brand new, and I have a tendency to see something that I want on their website and just buy it. Like, I get a hold of them, I get a hold of Tony, and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. He handles everything for me, and he tells me when the paperwork is ready, and I just go up there and I pick it up. And I made the mistake of finding, some of you may remember, I had a red Ram, a brand new red Ram 1500, pretty basic, didn't have any options. And when I got there, I realized it had the half back doors. Now, I had already agreed to the price and the paperwork was already done up and everything. So obviously I didn't walk away from the deal. I'm a man of my word. If I make a deal with you, I'm gonna follow through. That's just how I am. I was very upset with myself for not realizing it had these. I didn't keep that truck long. It was such a pain. The dog hated it. Nick hated it. It was such a pain. For that reason, I would not actually be interested in this truck. I don't mind that it's a base model. I don't mind that it's got cloth seats. I'm not that picky. But yeah, the half back doors is a deal breaker for me. Let's see if it'll do anything. I don't think it's got any power, but... And look, you got a bottle opener right there on your keychain. How about that? Yeah, she's dead, guys. That's all right. Again, I'm not particularly interested in this truck anyway. It's got 0 options, which makes it an absolute great work truck. I really like this. I can't do those back doors, and besides, I already have a truck anyway. Last thing I need is another one. All right, we've got a burnt down Ram 3500. Looks like the rest of these guys is, well, just more of the same. I don't think there's anything back here really worth looking at. Hold on, there is a GMC back here that looks pretty damn nice. We could stop and take a quick peek at this. Okay, actually, I really like this. Golly. It's smashed in the back. It is. It is. It's smashed in the back. Let's just get it over with. I already know. Wait, no? Oh, it's got the multi-function tailgate. I'm not entirely sure I understand that, but whatever. Gimmicky, but I suppose it works for some people. I love this truck. I love this truck. And the window tint, that's got to be illegal. That's definitely illegal. Well, hello. Let's take a peek. Looks like they had it taped. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, wow. Yep. Well, I'm thinking this one might have a little bit of smoke damage there, guys. Let me see if I can get you guys in here. Wow. Yeah, she is definitely crispy. Oh, the smell. All right. That's it. I told you we'd come out here and we do the trucks. We did the trucks. Now I'm done. With that, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.